Thank you very much. Thank you, Alexandra. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, dear colleagues. Obviously, we, the EPP, we are the largest political force in Europe. We have won the European elections in 1999, in 2004, in 2009, in 2014, in 2019, and I want us to keep winning. But of course, in order to keep winning, to win in the future, we have to evolve. The world around us evolves. We have to evolve as well. What was enough to win elections in the past will not be enough to win elections in the future. I want the EPP to continue being the party which solves the problems of the people. I want us to continue to be the party which provides solutions to the concerns of the people. The party who does not play with the fears of the people, but the party which provides solutions that work in reality. And people have come out to vote at the European elections. In my country, in Romania, the participation rate in 2019 was 20% higher than 5 years ago. And I believe it's our duty to listen to what the people, what the voters have spoken, and implement that, put that in reality. We saw farmers come out and vote and expecting a strong common agriculture policy. We saw young students come out and vote expecting more mobility programs, more Erasmus scholarships. The mayors, our local elected officials want Europe to continue with a strong, robust cohesion policy, which is an essential investment tool. People all over Europe expect security and expect a perspective, a prosperity. Security and jobs. This is what people in Europe expect. But we also see people having new concerns, or concerns which they have articulated stronger now than before. Protecting the environment, improving energy efficiency, combating climate change. And we, the EPP, we are not climate change deniers, but we're also not green fundamentalists. When I talk to green colleagues in the European Parliament, they tell me European industry has to change, otherwise it will die. Well, we do not want European industry to die. We understand that we have to become more energy efficient, protect the environment, do more to combat climate change. But we want to do this keeping a strong economy, keeping a strong, but of course modernized, environmentally friendly industry in Europe, and we want us to stay competitive. For this we have to invest in research, in innovation. We have to support creative SMEs in all corners of Europe. This is what I believe we have to do together in the next years, and I believe we have to continue defending EU values. In my country, we, the National Liberal Party, won the European election with the European flag in their hands. You've seen people of Romania for the past 3 years go to the streets, ask a strong rule of law, ask for a strong independent judiciary in the fight against corruption, and they did that with the European flag in their hands. What I want to say is people expect Europe to stand by their side. People are ready to go to the streets to defend European values. And my party and myself, in this campaign, we ran a pro-European campaign telling the people that Europe is by your side. We won, and we proved that you can win elections in this way. We have an EPP Prime Minister in Romania. We are set to win the presidential election second round this weekend on a pro-European path, defending European values. This is what I want us to continue doing together in the next years and in the next term of the EPP. With regards to myself, of course, all of my political life has been linked to the EPP. I was serving as an EPP spokesman in the past term. In the Parliament, I worked on the budget. I also see colleagues here in the room with whom I work together. In the presidency of the EPP, one of the areas on which I will engage will without any doubt be the budget of the European Union, which is one of the key tools that the European Union has to implement its policies. And all of us expect that we adopt a budget for the next 7 years as soon as possible. We have in the presidency of the EPP, in the summit of the EPP, with prime ministers around the table, with your party presidents around the table, with the members of the EPP presidency around the table, the possibility to make the first steps for a European agreement on the next budget for the next 7 years, because if the EPP agrees, if we have a strong and clear EPP position, that will be the backbone for the position of Europe as a whole. To conclude, what about youth? This was your third question. The young people of Europe are the main beneficiary of European integration. Young people of Europe can choose where to study in Europe, where to work in Europe, where to live in Europe. And it is our duty to provide them, to equip them with the skills to strive in this united European Union. They will live in a united European Union, but risks are smaller than ever, opportunities are bigger than ever, but we have to equip them with the right skills. 65% of employers say they appreciate international experience of young people. This is why my commitment is to improve, to work on all programs which support mobility of young people in Europe. Increase the number of Erasmus scholarships. 2 years ago, when I was the General Rapporteur on the EU budget, we launched Discover EU. It was a nice idea before, but when I was the rapporteur for the EU budget, I said this has to be a priority, providing every single European, when he turns 18, if he wants, with a free Interrail ticket that he can travel freely for 30 days all over Europe. It became reality, it works, and it continues. What I want to say is the better you know Europe, the more chances you have in life. And we have to teach young people that winning in Europe does not mean that your country has to win, but all other countries in the European Union should lose. No, young people have to understand the culture, the history, the traditions of all member states, and we need an agreement in which your country wins, but your neighboring country wins as well. In order to reach this approach, young people have to know Europe. That's why I'm fully supporting mobility programs in Europe. This being said, dear colleagues, believe in a strong EPP. I believe in the role that we can all play. I'm ready to serve as EPP Vice President in the next 3 years, and I'm asking for your support. Thank you.